Okay, so like you all know already, my name is Dennis, and I'm going to be hosting this live trading chamber. Stefan and Adam are working hard to prepare for everything else that's coming up. We have very bad weather here. There's a huge storm, so you probably hear thunder. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's raining like crazy, and there's a big thunderstorm. We opened a couple of trades this morning, and I'm going to go over them real quick. You guys should see the trading platform right now. Can you confirm that you can see the chart right now? Yep, very good. Excellent. So we opened a couple of trades this morning. As you see, price from that scalp that we gave to that gentleman, David, that came into the, I think his name was David, came into the session. We set down before going up. Price came to our area, continued going higher. Our Euro USD is 42 pips in profit. It was in much higher profits. On this account, I'm not compounding whatsoever. So I'm just not active enough. As you can see, this is a long-term trade. I haven't even moved the stop yet. We are trading this long-term, and we're going to compound, well, conservatively. Our other trade is GBP JPY. I don't know if anybody's taken that. I think Kai asked me about this trade, and I told him it's going to go higher. I think Kai, was it you, right? Yes. Did you take the trade? Very good. Very good. So we're going to provide a small analysis of the markets right now. We are going to be holding the thunder trading. Ironically, it's thundering outside, and we're going to be starting today with the first live thunder trading room. And I think the gods are with us. There's plenty of thunder here in Limassol right now, so I think everything is going to go fine. I'm going to get out of this trade here as it's going down, so let's just get out of it for now. And I'm going to provide you guys a couple of quick analysis of the markets real quick. As you can see, gold is already preparing to create a nice little doji, hopefully this month. If not, then it's going to continue going higher, create a small, how can I say, a hammer formation. So basically, gold could go down and then close the month gains before moving eventually much higher. Really, that's analysis we can see for now. We can see Euro USD heading higher. Perhaps in the next couple of hours it's going to head a bit lower before going higher. Euro USD will finish the month in green after a few months of red. As you can see, Euro JPY has moved aggressively upwards, very, very high, with this big open down here. Price went all the way here, and then a compounded gap of the low. Today it's already 300 and something pips higher from its lowest low, and from the open it's what? From the open it's about 200 pips. So I want to ask you guys if you have any pairs you would like me to analyze for you. I'm sure you all have something, so I would like to go over these trades. It will be better than me just providing you random stuff. I am working on an article right now, and that video is being created for those big trades that we have on USD JPY, gold, euro dollar, and a couple of other pairs. Kai, Comfort, Lucky, Alex, do you guys have any ideas? Anything you see in the markets you would like me to analyze? Anything from forex to stocks to commodities, I don't mind. I can do it right there on the spot for you. FTSE and DAX, excellent choices, Kai. Very good choices. FTSE and DAX are very good choices, and I'm going to go over them right now. I'm not going to go into the monthly because it's only reading from, you see, 30th of June 2014, so I'm going to go down to the daily. And what we're going to do is go back out. There we go. We're going to put our beautiful MPIs in there, and I'm going to make them red. The week started off really good, really good. Trades are going great. I mean, I bought euro dollar, compounded it very well. I bought euro GBP as well. I just didn't have time to tell everyone what I'm doing because I'm really busy preparing all of the other sessions, because we have, we have over 70 live events, more than maybe almost 80 live events, because I just made the live trading I just made the Thunder trading room every day, Monday to Friday, twice a day. It's gonna start at 9:30 GMT, the first one. So it's 1 hour after the LTC starts in the morning, and then we're gonna have another one at around 5 p.m. GMT. So that's 2 a day. That's 4 live events a day minimum. So I don't think anyone can beat that. That's 4 live events a day at the minimum pace. Well, Kai, let's look at the near past, and we're gonna go like this, and this is the near past, and you can clearly see that price just doesn't want to break this level here, which is our 12.5% or 112.5. So let's make this area blue or yellow. Let's make it yellow. There you go. So this area doesn't want to be broken, and you can clearly see it trying to break this area a few times. It was clearly broken here before, and what did it do? It acted exactly as a support. Please pay attention to this area. It acted as a support, broken, and then it did the support 50% area in this zone here. So if I add the MPIs again, we can see the 50% zone working really well. That's 50%. Let's put it in. Can you guys hear the thunder? Oh, you can't. Okay, good, because it's not stopping. It's going crazy. Okay, here you see the 50% is this one here, so I'm just gonna make it like this, and I'll turn it into something like this, blue. Okay, so you will see the blue level with it, and I'll put it here as well, and I'll make it blue as well. Okay, so you can clearly see the 50% area working well here as well. Here, 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 and so far also in this zone here. So let's go to something shorter, and we're going to try and find an entry. It's very important to understand that, right? Okay, there you go. It's very important to understand that the DAX is creating a nice little flag here, a bullish pattern indicating further moves up on the 1 hour chart that's about to end. Of course, if I it's very simple. I can keep going into different chart frames and they'll all tell you different things. So it's not very, I don't trust shorter time frames as much as I trust longer time frames. When you have a triple bottom on a monthly chart, that's big. When you have a 90-day separation, so let me just go into this very quickly and just show you the separations. Actually, I won't go into it now. Euro USD. I will go into Euro USD and show you in the video more what I mean about that triple bottom and how important it is. The separation on that bottom is so important, and it's not just the number 90 that's important. So if we go into DAX, oh, lightning, so there's going to be thunder. Okay, so you can clearly see price vibrating in this area a lot. You see it, right? Up and down. It's vibrating from this level to this level constantly. It's moving into it, right? It just come back to this level, so you can expect it to stay at this level before going higher. Now, obviously, we want to trade today. We want to see something happen right now in the markets. This is the 9-minute chart. What is it giving you? The 9-minute chart is giving you a beautiful, beautiful indication that it's a wedge. Look at that. Bam. Price down here, 50%, you see? And then up. Good things coming to the Eurozone this week. We expect good things to happen with the urgent Eurogroup meetings, but let's just see how far this is. You see, that's pretty far. We don't have an indication to enter the market yet. But Kai, we will have an indication here. Okay? If price breaks out of this area here where it is right now, and let's make this blue so it stands out. If price breaks out of this area where it is right now, then price is going up. But right now what we see is DAX going lower, up, going lower. Our stop is at that area. DAX is going to go down, 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 down to our area here before moving higher. Now it is stuck at this area here, but there is good indication that it's going to drop down, very good indication that price will drop down here and then BAM! up we go. Okay, I've taken the trade, but I have a stop loss. Don't compound it. We compound on the up. We compound on the possible break here. Okay, so we have two alarms telling us it's going up, it's going down. We took the down now, and we took the down for good reasons. It's a very short time frame, but I'm not paying attention to the time. I'm paying attention to what's happening in the zone, in the market. The market's telling us DAX is going down before going up. Same thing with the euro. It's going a bit down, then up. Okay, so this is the DAX. Now we're going to go away from here. I'm just going to put one more alarm so we can come back to it. Once price breaches this area here, let's move it here. Up, 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 up. There. Okay. So it's going to breach for sure. We're going to make some small pips. This is just about 6 pips. So don't think it's 50 something pips. It's actually 6 pips. Okay? Because that's the value of it. Look, it's just $5 euros. And now let's go to the important FTSE. And that bad boy is going to crash like it's, I don't know, 1994 all over again. Okay. If we go to the monthly on the FTSE, we still don't want to do that. You see, we only have a couple of months on this chart. So what we're going to do is go down to the daily. We see a breakout here, okay? But it clearly shows you that 1, 2, 3, exactly the same scenario as before. Down, 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 down. Elections up, okay? Elections up. Here are the elections. This is the elections. This area has not been broken. Look, since we came here, it's been acting as a very strong support. So what we're going to put, a line right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and even this 6 times price hasn't broken this area. 6 times. What do? Obviously, there's not much to do right now here, but let's go into a shorter time frame because the candles here are just showing us long-term information. So we're going to go down to the 4-hour and see what we got here. We have the 37% area, the very important 37% area. Price vibrating all around it. Let's see how this works in the past. We can see it working as a very strong support here. Vibration here, so forget about this. Abnormal movement here, forget about that. And right now it's working really well. Now what we're getting as indications here is that DAX is going up. So everything's okay in Europe, right? That means things are looking better in Europe. You have a falling price here, aggressive falling. You can expect the next candle, which is in the next hour, for FTSE to go higher. But we don't do it yet. Don't open a trade yet. We wait. Look at this candle. The next candle is going to be similar to this one. So let's see the distance from this to this. It's not much, just 7 pips. We can buy here as well. We buy. Stop loss down here. We're putting it under this area, and under this area. Just 21 pips away. Okay, DAX is about 16-15 pips in profit right now. What we're going to go is to go back here, and our trailing stop will be moved just a little into profit right there. So we're securing something, right? I don't know if you've taken this trade, but price has almost reached, it actually has touched our last area. So expect price to hit the stop loss pretty soon, and then slowly moving maybe downwards, but expect a break today on the upside. Expect a break on the upside. Our stop loss has been hit. We've correctly predicted the down move. That means that we have gotten there, correct. Okay, so the downside was definitely correct. It was a small scalp, but I just wanted to show you how sure I am that the price would go down. That's how sure I was. And yeah, I hope that this has cleared things around. We can expect DAX to go aggressively higher to this area here. Come on. Okay, there you go. To this area here. This is the main target we have. And we're going to be going there. Now, once we come here, well, then we're going to talk again. But yeah, that's it for now. That's what we see here. So even the CAC is good to trade. You see, this is the France 40. Look, same pattern. Look, I mean, there is no. It looks exactly the same. So even if I buy this now, I have good chances of making money. Look, I'm going to put the stop loss. Oh, it's too short. Okay, so down here. Okay, good indication it's going to go up as well. So this is the CAC. This is the France 40 strongest companies in France. Good indications all of this will go higher. Watch out with the CAC. It's quite dangerous, but like I said, all of this is going higher. I want to show you the separations here from this candle to this handle is only what, 9 months. We have the 9, and we go here again, and we go to 12. We have the 3. Okay, so anyway, I'll explain this. I'll explain this in more detail. But I hope that the DAX and FTSE analysis have provided you some more clarity on what's going on. Does anybody have any other questions? You're very welcome, Kai. Always very welcome. So let's go over to the DAX. Let's see what's going on. Where is it? There it is. So like I said, you see we're expecting price to start heading higher. Possibly it was going to go a bit lower, maybe down to this bottom here, create a new low before going kaboom upwards. As you see, price is sticking more to the top than at the bottom. You see, that means there is enough buying power to keep it away. See, not staying too long down, but staying very long higher. That means when price comes here, there's going to be a strong push. Mark my words, this is how market makers work. Market makers are us, but with much more money. Billions and trillions of dollars. It's us, just traders, but with a lot of money. These are hedge fund traders, banks, monetary policy. You know, there is not monetary policy. What am I saying? So it's banks, hedge funds, large financial institutions, investment firms, and so forth. They have a lot of money to move this price. So it's supply and demand at its best. Supply and demand states here that there is more money holding price higher than it is, because every time it drops, it goes up. Every time it drops, it goes up. You need to understand that there is someone always there ready to buy something or sell something at a certain price. And in this fact is the 150% area of the 100% and the 112%. Anyhow, we will be buying the DAX, not yet. I think price will go a bit lower and then higher. If you're in a rush to buy and you have the margin to supply everything and take a loss, let's say if you have 5,000–6,000 in your account, then you can open a trade and then move your stop loss downwards somewhere to this area. It's not a big loss, it's only 25 euros. So you see, and I put a trailing stop loss, that means it's going to move my stop loss as price goes into profit. Watch out if you're compounding with this one, because it's going to move price into profit and might take your biggest winning position out, which your biggest winning position is obviously the first position always. This is a soon entry. We sold it here, made money. How much did we make? We made nothing, right? We made 8 euros. Anyway, it's 8 euros less. So I'm going to lose 20 here, not 28. But anyway, I'm prepared to take that risk. And yeah, that's exactly why I opened the trade. Like I said, this is going to be a short session because I'm preparing for the other one that's starting in a couple of hours. I also have the course, and Stefan and Adam are very busy as well. Indices trading, perfect. I mean, very, very easy to trade this. No major things expected in the market soon, but be wary of the ECB meetings. They are bound to push. They're bound to push indices in Europe higher, such as the FTSE, the CAC, and the DAX. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm not going to talk to you about anything else. I want to explain to you that a previous support becomes a new resistance. You all should know that, but I want you to look for them, okay? Look for them in short terms, look for them in long terms. It's very important to get a feeling of the market. I'm writing an article right now that I'm going to try and send to investing.com. If they're accepted, it's going to be great. If not, you'll still have it on our website. This article is basically 5 little steps that I've got in mind, 5 little things that I have in my mind that can help you in the markets. Angel, hey, Angel is asking, and we're looking at a falling wedge on euro dollar. Let's go there. What time frame are you looking at, Angel? I can't see a falling wedge. I don't know. What time frame are you looking at? 1 day. You might say so, yes. You mean this here, right? This over here. You could say so. Yes, you could say so. It does look like a falling wedge, but there is too much money supporting this zone right here. I don't think it's gonna break. But then again, I could always be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. I see Euro USD closing higher by the end of the year. I'm gonna make a much thorough analysis on this, release a very important video, and yeah. Like I said when I was speaking to everyone yesterday, I told them that watch out for. Hey guys, can you hear me? Hey guys, can you hear me? There's a 1 second, guys. There's a problem with the internet. Yeah, the bad weather, very bad weather here. And just like many things that don't work in Cyprus when it rains, the internet too doesn't rain. Whoa, what's going on with DAX? DAX has dropped a little bit. DAX is at our buying area, so who didn't buy would be able to buy pretty soon. I think you guys can hear me, yeah? Right now you can hear me. No, DAX is not at our buying area. A delay happened. Yep, okay, good. So, like I explained yesterday in the session, and when I wrote a little bit in the group, I explained that you should not be that scared even if a no vote comes from the European Union, because sorry, from the Italians. It's very important to note the following: this simple referendum has been bigged up by the media, and the markets are now trying to do what they haven't done before: predict things that could hurt markets. If you watch financial analysts, the whole world, oh, no way Brexit, no way this, no way that, no way this, no way that, because people are too optimistic and too comfortable where they are. And when you get pushed out of your comfort zone, you get a little scared. Your heart starts pounding a little bit faster, your hands become a little bit sweatier, and then you try to be the hero and start predicting what's going to happen. And most of the time they're wrong. Now, with the Italian referendum, things don't change much. The only thing that's changing is the prime minister. That same prime minister still has majority of the parliament. Yes, somebody else will come and be a prime minister. That's absolutely normal. Somebody else will come. But what will happen is he still has very strong voting rights. He still has more than 50% of the parliament. Do you understand? It's like me stepping down as CEO but still owning the company. Exactly the same thing. So very simple. Now, for anybody else to just take over parliament just like that, left wing, right wing, blah, 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 it's not going to happen right now. You understand? That's why you will see DAX heading higher, Euro heading higher, because everything is still fine. I can release more information on this, but that's why I told you, watch out, watch out, watch out. I said yesterday in the group, I think as well, that I'm looking at buying opportunities on the Euro. And I did find buying opportunities, and I did buy Euro. And I will put the post on the Twitter page, and you will see the screenshot of the trades open, live account and everything. So DAX is right now at that level where I said it's going to go higher from. So if you didn't go in early, we're looking at but don't do it yet. Okay, here we are. We're at the bottom, but there is still just a little bit of room to go lower. Okay, but not too low. This area here, you see this here, is very important. Don't think it's going to break. If it does break, well, then we have selling opportunities. If it doesn't break, we have beautiful buying opportunities, a few hundred pips, or a few dozen pips. In reality, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt any of you. So I'm releasing an article pretty soon. It's going to be done in the next 20 minutes, half an hour. Obviously, the boys and girls in the group will receive it. What did I want to say? Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna make a nice recording of the Thunder trading room, and I really hope more people find value in it and enroll. If somebody wants a trial, please by all means message me and I'll give you a trial, or just message Stefano rather. So everyone, yes, we got Kai. What about the S&P 500? I remember you tweeted about it crashing pretty soon. Sometime next week. Does it still hold? That's what Kai says. Kai is asking if that's still valid. Yes, it's very valid. As you see, DAX is going higher now. I would add on, but I'm not. But I'm on another account as well. So 1 second. There we go. Okay, so I just bought DAX there. Let me just buy DAX and that. Okay, so I bought DAX on the other accounts. Okay, Kai, very good question. Yes, I still believe that something really big is going to happen in the next 4 days. More specifically this week. I think that by the 9th of this month, there's going to be some big movement in the market. Whether that's the S&P 500 or something else, be sure something like that will happen. Shamefully, I can't buy it because I already bought this position. You can't break rules, but I did buy it in the other 2 accounts. S&P 500, let's go to that. Okay, so I do see the S&P 500 heading lower. Maybe it's going to make a new high before it goes down, but it's definitely going to go lower. I don't mean necessarily S&P 500 will go lower. It has to go lower. You can see lots of volatility over here. Look at these big crashes. So, like I said, and like I explained before many times, when there is too much optimism, and you know what's too much optimism? This is too much optimism. But you don't see it heading sharp, higher. It's little, and then the smallest little pessimism, bam. Smallest little pessimism, bam. So if something pessimistic pops out of the market, watch it go. Oh my God, big thunder. Okay, lightning, sorry. Watch it drop down here with ease. As you see, 1 trial, 2, 3, 4 trials. This zone here hasn't been broken. Oh, come on, man. Okay, there you go. This zone here has acted as a very good buying area. Okay, 1900s to 1800s, beautiful buying area. So, but when it crashes, it's gonna go whoop, all the way here. If it breaks, so if more bad news comes out, well, then it's gonna go lower. But Kai, to answer your question, yes, I still think that this holds. I don't think we should enter the positions just yet, but I see selling opportunities arising real fast. Since you're in the inner circle, you will be the first and maybe the only to know about this in advance. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think DAX is going slowly higher, nothing major, but as you can see, it's making a new highs in this 9-minute candle here. It's probably going to go higher, like I said, we expect a break on the upside and a target towards here. That means with 1 lot, you're looking to make about 100 euros. Maybe more if you bought it down here like I did in the other 2 accounts. My entry price is on the other 2 accounts is 10642.3 and 10643.3. So two different trades, 2 different brokers. Obviously Pepperstone is more favorable. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna cut this. So I've got some things I need to take care of. We opened a couple of good trades again. So especially DAX, we sold it and now we bought it, and we see room for price heading higher. Does anybody else have any questions? Okay, Kai, you're in as well. That's good. You should be in profits. I'm about 56 on that account. That means you're about 40 something. Am I right? Great. Fantastic. Okay. I wish I had a joke or something to make you smile, but I'm just going to wish you a good day instead. So have a really good day. If anybody's interested in attending the Thunder Trading Room, please state so in the group, and I will send you an invite so you can test it today and see how it goes. My name is Dennis. I thank you for watching, and I wish you a beautiful morning, afternoon, and night wherever you are. You too, Kato. Thank you so much. Okay, everyone. Cheers from me. Bye.